All right, well, last one's gonna have to do with The Last Dance, right? We got to talk about a little bit more about the
Right.
Last Dance documentary and the MJ years. You're kind of close to my age, so I don't know if you caught the tail end of his three-peat, but either way, what are your thoughts? What were your thoughts on the documentary? Do you remember much of the Jordan years, and what were your takeaways
So
from it?
yeah, I don't remember a ton. I mean, I spent a bunch of childhood and stuff watching like the Hardwood Classics and stuff. Me and my buddies used to always watch that. But fun fact, my mother was a Lovable for 4 years, right up until they won their first title. So she was a Lovable from '87 to '91 when MJ and all those guys were there. They couldn't figure it out yet, but so kind of have some ties there. I've been to UC, done some of the stuff like that, but. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, they're the greatest team that's ever been. I mean, I'm Chicago based, so you can get that bias, but they just found ways to win. It's just unbelievable. One of the things that stuck out with me is I forgot who was talking, but it might have been B.J. Armstrong, and he made a comment about how MJ wasn't even playing anymore. He wasn't playing for stats or anything like that. He had just figured out how to win the game, and so he was just going about it. And you'll get some players. I think like I've coached a few guys who kind of manipulate the games when they need to. And we had a guy who graduated this past year that I felt did that, not to MJ's extent, but and it resonated with me, that this guy, he's just so above everybody else, where he's just playing to win. You're not worried about how he's going to get his next points. He knows where he can get his next points. He just got to control the game until they can figure out a way. But I think it's hilarious with all the controversy that's come out, and all the comparing to the new eras and the old eras that have come out of The Last Dance. I get a kick out of that. Obviously, I'm a new era guy, so but I definitely have the respect for those guys.
Yeah, it definitely was a different game in the '90s, and I think, like you were talking about, Jordan in the tail end of his career, he was not the most athletic. He had lost his speed a little bit, but he was just so much smarter than everyone else.
Right.
And he
You look at
just
with
found a way
Washington
to.
Wizards. Yeah, Washington Wizards MJ, and he's scoring 30, 40, and he's 40 years old out there just shooting fadeaway jumpers. It's just amazing to me.
Yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see how he would do in this era. You never know. Obviously, you hear those comparisons, so we won't get into that one.
Yeah, you don't want to know my answer to that question.
I'm not going to ask it. All right.
Funny.
All right, Vince. But hey, this has been great.